Hey, Boris from LogicStar here. I'll try to show you how to initially start using LogicStar and what's needed there. As a reminder, we are dealing with fixing issues in production applications. We maintain them actively. The main requirement is to have an active production application that is in the development or maintenance. First thing is you have to request from us to create an account. We can do either GitHub, GitLab, or a Google account. That usually takes you obviously less than a minute. Once you get this, call you and send you an email so you know that the account is ready. Again, usually happens pretty fast. Let's pick one of my accounts here. I already have the account obviously, so when you get the email you just log in. Once you're connected, you just have to go to the integration page and connect specifically the GitHub where your main application is. Don't forget to add any repositories that your main application depends on. Let me just pick one of ours and I'll select specific repositories. Very easy here. I'll just select the admin one, assuming that's my mono repo there and nothing else needed. And that's roughly it. Once this is done, the next step is pretty much on us. So really you're taking 2 minutes out there or less to set it up. What we'll do in the back end, we'll go ahead and our agent will start working and setting up a secure sandbox environment for you where we can execute your application to be able to produce, investigate, test, and ultimately validate fixes for the problems that we get there. The next step is after a day or two, depending on our backlog, you'll get linked from us and you say, hey, we're ready. And we can show you what type of issue we can find the applications, most of them already with fixes. The secondary option is if you want to work on issues that you already have, you can create your specific bug trackers. For example, if your issues are in Jira, you can connect that and configure it. Again, pretty standard setup and process. We can also connect your observability system and ultimately Slack, especially if your observability is going to Slack, where LogicStar can fully autonomously consume them, work on the background on identifying which of them could be validated to create a fix, and we'll ping you saying, hey, this is the issue that we're fixing. Very simple. Ultimately, as a summary, from your perspective, it takes less than 5 minutes. Just get the account, connect GitHub where your application is, connect bug trackers optionally, Sentry and Slack, and then within a couple of days, we'll get pinged, and then you start looking at which of the issues are fixed and ready for you, final code review, and ultimately make your application much more robust. Well, thank you for the time.